Right, so this is going to be round 2. Round 2 of tonight's first to 10. So unfortunately we had some connection issues with Happy Pal, who was originally lined up to fight Nausea tonight. But the connection didn't allow for it, unfortunately. As is the way with online gaming, I suppose it can happen. So I can enter AFK, and when we get set up, we're going to be good. So this is going to be Nausea from Scotland versus Irish Mantis from Ireland, as you would guess from his gamer tag. Fingers crossed this is going to be okay. Had a few connection issues tonight. It's almost inevitable, I guess, with online games being the way they are. But fingers crossed we don't get any issues. Wait, what? I was about to say, is Mantis going to pick?
He will go for
Kenshi.
Johnny. He's trolling us.
Also, tonight, I am joined by Mitsuownes once again for guest commentary, so thank you very much for taking the time out to do it.
Thanks for having
Nausea,
me, man.
going with Mystic. Now, that's definitely because of Cage, right? Definitely.
Yeah, he wants that get off me tool. The EX choke.
Now, let's see what happens here. Once again, guys, we're sort of ready to play it by ear if we have some connection issues, but fingers crossed, we're going to be okay. Oh, okay, no, he went hidden select, which is why he's was on Mystic there.
Oh,
so Spectral. Yeah. How can we expect Nausea to not pick Spectral, right? Like, it's what he is. It's his jam, you know. Definitely Nausea, being a specialist of Spectral, has used it since day one, even before the buffs early on that made it as strong as it is. Wow, run into charge. Risky stuff immediately.
Yeah, and he pays for it. Full combo into resend.
Oh,
what's the pressure?
I guess there's going to be an element of risk reward here, right? Where it's going to be, is this full screen charge worth, you know, if I get it, it's going to do minimal damage. If it lands, if it gets blocked, then stun double will just kill me. And it's, you know, probably not going to be worth it in most instances, unless almost right at the end. Unfortunately, that one combo has given Irish Mantis all the momentum he needs to just take this first round. Nausea, though, almost getting an air teleport, but doesn't quite get the combo follow-up. I guess it because he was airborne.
And there, once again, he's not afraid to do it. And there you go. Gets some momentum going from it. Has to break.
Yeah, the ground pound mix. Johnny Cage, he can't really afford to trade anymore. No! He goes in for the charge! And he cross up down one. Nausea takes round 1.
That was clutch.
Oh,
that was absolutely clutch.
That was,
round 1,
for sure.
Let's go.
Tries to go for a float, but eats a force ball. You wonder how he's going to be able to get these ground pounds if Irish Mantis sort of times those force balls correctly. Yeah, the jump in. That's one of the mix-up Nausea really likes, the jump kick into delayed air blast, or jump kick into low. That's what won him round 1, was actually getting that low, where Mantis clearly expected the overhead blast. Tags him.
Once again, the pressure from Johnny into resend.
That should use up enough time that Mantis should be able to stall the time and get some clones, which, as I say it, opts not to go for the hard to blockable, yeah. He just goes for pressure instead. Nausea says, get off me,
He's
straight
not
push.
afraid to do it.
I feel like in that instance it was almost worth it, because if he did it, he was out the corner. He's going to lose the round anyway, but in that instance, if it was blocked, he was going to lose the round anyway. And if it hit, it was his biggest chance to escape the corner and potentially win the game. There's that neutral string, but Ermac having a really fast down 1. Good pressure. Oh, the down 3 low profiles, but Mantis tagged him with the down 4. And we're going to be mid-screen once again.
Yeah, that was a nice escape tool, pretty much. The float to be mid-screen once again, but here's the corner. This is your home, my boy. Where you going? Into pressure. The hard to blockable.
No one blocks that, man. I think I've seen that blocked one single time. Every other time it's just not happened. And I actually really like that piece of tech that Mantis is doing. He's going for, instead of instant overhead, in this instance when the health is so low, he's actually going for a sweep, because the sweep or overhead forward 2 is much more of a 50-50. But in this instance, it's single damage. But Nausea was almost dead anyway, so the sweep would have been a really good tool to land.
Yeah, that was a good button you pressed. That was a good call.
First game is going to go to Mantis. Definitely didn't look one-sided, but Nausea pressured in the corner, you know, and that's going to be Johnny Cage. Stunt double, although stunt double, some of the frames, I believe some of the frames, the plus frames on the clones, or the doubles, I think I called them, we had so many different names for the doubles, it was insane. Mimics, doubles, clones, we were like, right, we've got to call it something consistent, because people will get confused. But yeah, we call them clones nowadays. But as you can see, stunt double, when the doubles are out, it's still dangerous. You know, the hard to blockable still exists, and it, you know, you're going to launch safe on block, full combo on hit, into nut punch into the same scenario. So the dirt is still there. It's just the ability to loop with the dirt is not quite the same. Also, I want to give special shout outs for King J hosting us. Thank you very much, mate. Massively appreciated.
All right.
Drops the combo though. That could have been a really good start.
Gets another combo going. Will he drop it this
second
time?
Try.
No, he won't.
Nice. Push him towards the corner. Oh, wow, the down forward just catching that whiff punish.
That's the annoying stuff. Like, just spacing, floating, the ground pound. The mix-up.
Oh, delicious round from Nausea. Very convincing there. And it's just little bits by bit. He got one full combo, but other than that, it came from ground pound and individual hits. Which, if you're Spectral, I think that sort of hit-and-run style, incredibly effective.
Absolutely. Hit and run. That explains it very well, I believe. You gotta be patient with it. You gotta be patient.
Oh, that was such a read. Instant jump one just to knock him out the air.
Absolutely. And he is doing this patient game very good. And now he has in the corner. Doesn't care, though.
Oh, the corpse hop as well, just to reposition at the last minute. That's some tech. Catches the combo, though. That could definitely be the round. All he's going to need is to grab... What? Grab into... Did he... Wait, was that a read upon a read? Did he expect Mantis to read the straight charge there?
That was insane. Why would you... It's got to be. Why would you grab him? That situation, that was sick.
That was what we call a hard read in the business. That was really, really strong. Now, Mantis, he only has to win this round. He's going to make things 2-0, but Nausea, sitting on 3 bars of meter, that's more than enough to get it done. No, tries to hit confirm, and unfortunately, it's going to whiff, making him full combo punishable. That's an expensive drop.
And we're in there. Look at the respect. Respect and reversal.
Oh, whiffs the jumping punch, so he's not going to get the jailing, but doesn't matter. Tags him anyway.
Again, he does not care. Alright, got some zoning. The respect once again.
Oh! He tries to get the anti-cross up. That's going to be good damage. Just goes for the reset. That's going to be
He
kill.
will break. Alright. This is almost impossible, my friend.
Yeah, I was about to say, I wonder why we didn't see. No! We said risk versus reward. He's going to tag him anyway and take the second game. We just said risk versus reward. That straight charge could have lost him the entire game. But he does it anyway. He doesn't care. But it is going to be 1-1 because of it.
Yo, if that would have been punished, but I believe he wasn't really off the timing, but the pushback didn't really connect, so it didn't connect his 1-1, I believe. Johnny.
Yeah, for sure. There's some really... I actually feel like there might be an element of matchup and familiarity here, because one of the things is, although Spectral's charge, which is the variation-specific charge that you can see, it is unsafe on block, but there is a very weird... Ermac doesn't end in your face, so if you've got a short range normal, you're actually not going to punish it. So what Mantis tried to do there was 1-1. He very well might not actually be at the effective range to punish push, and he has to start using a different normal instead. Nausea again with a very unfortunate combo drop, and Mantis is going to take full advantage. And now putting Nausea in the corner with the bar of meter, that's going to be hard to blockable city if he gets a single hit.
He tried to wake up grab, I believe. Did not respect the pressure. Speaking of pressure, how to block, he blocked it! How did he block that?
I feel like it was slightly delayed. That definitely didn't seem like the sort of crispest time, especially combined with Mantis's running into sweep instead. I feel like he sort of went for... Oh no, disrespect! No clone as well! Hang on a minute, what's going on? We've seen drop after drop after drop. This was a bit of a...
That was a scramble.
Interesting round. Yeah, definitely. That was almost like an entire half round of a scramble, but Mantis is going to take it. 1 round.
Yeah,
I feel like if we're going to potentially get connection issues, the guys need to stop picking Sky Temple and making it worse.
It's incredible. Like the third game and the second time Sky Temple.
I would much rather than pick their stage than get Sky Temple. We'll be honest. Gets the knockdown. Here comes the corner pressure, but instantly in with the reversal. Tries to anti-cross up, and that's a full combo. Nausea again with the combo drop. Could be so costly, but I don't think it's going to matter here. And Mantis just spending the double just in case. And it's going to be 1 round apiece.
Yeah, ends up in the corner, but yeah, I was about to say with the meter advantage, both of them burn their bar, and once again, the risky teleport. He loves going for the risky stuff.
I do find it kind of interesting that Nausea opted to go for the teleport off the low instead of the hover. The hover is the safer option off that low, you know, because you do have time to go in for float and then hit confirm it into teleport if you see it connect, rather than raw teleport, which Nausea might have tried to do, I'm not sure.
Oh, that's not the button he needed. He tried to do the instant, I believe.
Yeah, he definitely tried to either instant air it or get some button before, just going for it outright. Trying to whiff punish, sit back. No whiff punish,
wow.
Challenging it with the push.
And that might
even be it. Is he going to kill on this?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, there we go.
2-1
for Nausea. Just that little bit of cash out. I was almost ready to say it might not kill, but then again, you forget that the I believe it's standing 4 or standing 3 into the charge does give a massive chunk right at the end.
Yeah, the scaling of that is pretty good.
Now, I hope the guys don't pick Sky Temple, because don't shoot yourselves in the foot, guys. Come on.
Yeah, they should stop going for a random stage.
Now, what we're seeing here, which I think is really good, we are seeing a couple of crucial drops from these guys. But it's nice to see Mantis using Stunt Double again, because this is the variation that Mantis made a name for himself with. And let's not forget, for those that may not know for whatever reason, Mantis was a Season 3 finalist, a convincing Season 3 Pro League finalist. I mean, he made it, I believe he was the third or fourth, but he was unchallenged, you know. Obviously, it was Manton and Foxy up top, and Mantis had a humongous amount of points left. You know, this guy was definitely going to make it from a very early stage, proving his dominance within the EU Pro League, and all Stunt Double. The whole way it was Stunt Double. Nice anti-air, catching him with the teleport, and Nausea ready just for those conversions.
31, only 9 hits. Down one into the shadow. I like it.
And that came off an anti-air reaction too, catching him mid-air. A fantastic little air-to-air, but Mantis definitely back into the action. And Nausea opting to go for the ball instead, which I do believe is, I think, mixing up your defensive game. And unfortunately, another combo drop. Nausea, he has to really tighten up his execution if he wants to take this. I know he's 2-1 up, but you just can't give your opponent these extra chances, you know, the second lives. You just can't allow them to start. Big whiff.
Oh, he mistimed it, so he was still in the air, so he couldn't get a clean punish on that.
Very unfortunate, but Mantis still looking pretty good.
Gotta be patient.
One more hit.
Gotta be patient.
Ooh. I was about to say, surprised he didn't anti-air the interaction. Nausea could definitely still take this. Oh, the patience. What a read. And what a bait from Nausea.
Sweet. That was a sweet read on the jump.
Yeah, that was sick. Went into the hover to get Mantis to jump, expecting a ground pound, and then anti-airing in the air with straight charge. We'll kind of just forget about that full screen blast. That didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about, Mitsuownes. Crazy.
Yeah, we good.
Oh, the anti-air. Probably one of the strongest anti-airs in the game, I think, is Max. Back. I think it's back one.
I think it's back one, yeah.
Oh, another one. Another repositioning. Nausea with the tech. Just knowing how to position himself as often as he can.
Almost off the shadow. This is looking troublesome for the homie. Oh, he died. Oh, and the
almost
teleport.
Yeah. Just committing straight into it. I think maybe he was just confident that Mantis was going to eat it. Maybe not.
Well, we might see a reversal once again from Nausea.
Yeah, we can see a comeback from we can see a comeback here.
There it is!
A counter poke into a counter poke. Mitsuownes, the genius, gets the prediction, and now that's going to be some pressure. Gets the stagger into grab, and Mantis fighting back. 1 round each, and again, not only was that a good read and patience there from Mantis, but Nausea losing 2 bars there. That was meter burn blast and meter burn charge. You know, that was an expensive way to lose that round.
29. We were in the corner.
Trying to go for the pressure, doesn't quite get it. And Mantis, that was the opening he needed, I think, to just reposition the momentum here. Gets the jump in.
Oh.
Nice reactions there, hit confirming it, cashing out damage where possible. Good read on the wake up. Just sitting in that magic range. Nausea definitely looking for he's looking for a forward 3, I think. But either way, it's not going to come. And Mantis gets a nice conversion. Nausea expecting a stagger, eating the string anyway.
Eating a lot of buttons right now.
Coast to coast, one side of the corner to the other.
Yeah.
When it's down 3. Conditions him with the overhead. Nice hit confirm. And that's absolutely going to be it. Nausea's going to cash out. Spend the second bar.
Wait a minute.
He drops it.
Oh, yo, he should have woken up just down 1 or something, just a button, because that was guaranteed chip.
Can we talk about how much swag Nausea tried to implement there, but spent 2 bars, but did like almost not even 30% damage? Yeah. That was like the weakest combo I've ever seen when it comes to damage.
I think he could have killed if he wanted to, but he wanted to style on him.
Looking really strong. I think Nausea's looking really good. Mantis, he looks kind of uncomfortable in the neutral. I think Nausea and Spectral against a character that, you know, Stunt Double. It's almost like in this matchup specifically, the force balls are going to be less of a nuisance because they go straight forward. I think if it was A-list or fisticuffs, the variation where the force balls arc upward has a much higher chance of catching a Spectral that is flying through the air. But because the Stunt Double ones go straight, he's not going to be as contested when he's at like the apex of his hover.
He might have hurt you, my boy, because he actually went A-list.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's gone for A-list instead, because to be fair, I don't really feel like the doubles are actually accomplishing a whole lot for him. And the full screen game, those arcing force balls, I mean, as you can see the hitbox there, right? That's going to be really decent at just contending with that airborne mobility.
Yeah, it probably will be less annoying for Mantis to deal with that, but again, he's...
Nice anti-air there from Nausea.
Exactly, the anti-air is so on point.
Yeah, and as you can see, the arc of that projectile forced Nausea to go slightly higher. And as you can see, that using it in the neutral from that distance is actually competing with it. And he gets it again. So I really feel like this is going to be a matchup changer. Hit confirm into the meter burn nut punch. He's going to get another one, saving the bar. And here comes the pressure. waiting for his time to press a button, gets tagged by the overhead. Nausea uses the breaker, still content that he's going to win the round, but that's guaranteed chip at this point. Wait, no, not yet, not yet.
Oh, why? All he had to do was meet him. That was interesting.
My friend. They just kept missing each other. That was a bit of another scramble, but I think Madness will take it. And once again, that looks so important. Just making sure that you tag him out of the air whenever possible. Matchup change almost immediately. But that's one of the things I like about Mortal Kombat X, but the variation system does give so much flair to specific matchups. Madness is sticking with Cage, but it's the variation change, not the character change, that is helping him in this neutral.
Yeah, it's another game, basically. Other two worlds, so it's pretty much another game now.
Catches him with the overhead though, goes in for the hover, nice hit confirm. One of Spectral's strength is going in for the overhead or low, and hit confirming into hover, and getting the conversion that way rather than committing. Speaking of committing, Irish Mantis capitalizing on that, and that's looking to be another game. Yeah, that was guaranteed chip if not. Irish Mantis back on the board, 3-2.
That bait was all he had to do to win the game, actually. That one missed headbutt was his death.
Yeah, well, I think it's one of the things where, again, it's risk and reward isn't... When it comes to using that reversal as Spectral, it's not majorly in your favor, you know, because if you get it on hit, it will knock down, it will do a chunk of damage, but on block, it's death. Now, it's definitely one of those get-off-me tools. It puts Spectral in a nice position on the screen to play that kind of neutral game. But against A-List, as we can clearly see, it's the tools of A-List with, you know, being able to jail on block, but most importantly, the arc change of the projectile that is making that neutral not as comfortable. You know, for Nausea. Catches the forward 3 into run cancel, tagged immediately. Understands he's not got the stamina, so he cashes out with the forward 3 instead. Really nice stamina awareness there from Irish Mantis.
Oh,
armor breaks.
Sweet. Double hits.
Yeah, I mean, if it hasn't got 2 hits of armor, then it's still going to get armor broken. I do believe it doesn't have 2 hits of armor, the Force Blast, anymore. It's still got 1.
And I don't think he will get away with Murray anymore, like the unpunished headbutts, because with the forward 3 being able to run cancel it, he will go for
it. Exactly. The forward 3 is going to be a much more delicious looking punish, especially in those situations. So I think the defensive game for Nausea is going to be a lot harder. He's still going to have, I believe, the EX straight kick to sort of deal with the pressure himself. But if Nausea wants to win, he absolutely cannot be on the defensive. He's going to have to try and go toe-to-toe in this mid-screen game. Oh, he gets a little bit of tech, commits into the teleport. No way, very unfortunate. Could have been a really nice little mix-up. Yeah, he was definitely ready. And speaking of ready, catches the hit confirm, forcing Mantis to break.
Alright, the trade. Oh, the whiff. He's not going for the forward 3 and a whiff down 2. What is this?
I wonder if that was a blast that he didn't accidentally... Maybe he was trying to get the blast and he whiffs it, gets down 2 instead. Gets the blast instead. Nice block damage. Good meter build too. Looking very likely, yeah. Nice awareness there. Nausea waiting for the jump and then actually trip guarding up the ground pound into the guaranteed round. Match point when it comes to this game in particular. I don't know why I used the word match point because it definitely isn't. It's going to be 1 round to win this next game and potentially wrap things up 3-3 if Madness takes it. But
he got so much momentum right now.
Oh.
Double overhead. Oh, from the breaker as well.
Oh, the sequence from Nausea. Oh, into brutality to finish it as well. That was sick.
Yo, you went 100 miles per hour on that last round. He had so much momentum going. Yo, Irish did not press like a single button the whole entire round.
Well, you know, we said in that game where if Nausea wants to get games on the board against A-List, he's going to have to take it to A-List. He's going to have to get in that. He's going to have to get in his face. He's going to have to implement that up screen, that sort of close range game. Because you can't afford to sit full screen against this anymore. Like you will now get zoned out by A-List. You're not going to be able to sit at the top of the screen because the projectile isn't straight anymore. You got to be really careful about whiffing stuff from full screen because I think the forward 3 is a much more attractive option when it comes to punishing, whiff punishing, and all that stuff. It's going to force Nausea to basically be up close or not at all.
Right now, it's still looking like he's trying to space out and not really getting into his face.
I feel like if you can get a couple of good reads on when to ground pound, I think checking the single hit damage isn't going to be the end of the world, but I definitely don't think you're going to win a whole round on it. Nice little anti-air there. Unfortunate combo drop. Mantis putting him in the corner. This is going to capitalize.
Wait.
Oh, tries to go for the wake up. No, run cancel from Mantis, dropping it though. And interesting read from Nausea. Probably expecting maybe some kind of jump or something. Either way, Mantis with the punish. And that could definitely be the round here. Yeah,
Wait.
guaranteed. Round 1, Irish Mantis.
That was a good round. He basically killed him in that corner. So he will notice that, and he will do his best to get out of there. As we speak, he is out, and now he is facing the corner.
Wow,
What was that? He was probably reading a jump.
Yeah, for sure. Really nice read there. Oh, catches the jump kick. Not ready to convert though.
Yeah.
There are these instances where the players are doing things that are slightly negative on block, and they're both sitting there blocking. They are waiting for the other person to press something and waiting for their turn to press a button. As I say that, Mantis with the punish on the charge. And here we go, corner central. When it comes to A-list, big damage,
that was
forcing
a nice
the breakout of Nausea.
Tries to wake up
Yeah,
again.
looking really strong. Hang on, wait a minute.
150-50.
Yeah, good block there from Mantis.
That was
Oh! Yeah. Oh! He got a brutality of his own. Mantis, it's going to be 4-3. Now, that was definitely Nausea trying to do a string into teleport to commit to 50-50.
Yeah, that was...
But unfortunately not getting the normal, and that's why he got raw teleport there.
That was not the teleport he needed or wanted.
Yeah, for sure. That definitely wasn't what he wanted there. It's going to be 4-3 to Mantis. Taking full advantage of it. That's probably one of the coolest brutalities in the game as well, I've got to admit. It is pretty cool.
Yeah, you don't see it every day.
So things looking pretty close right now.
I like
but
it.
It's all about like knowing when to recover. Nausea has actually been in a couple of situations where he's in a great situation because he escapes the corner and then lands like an anti-egg, ground pound, or just in general lands it. And it's going to be a nice amount of hit stun to go in and start establishing some pressure or some mix-ups. The second Nausea puts you in the corner, that's where Spectral really will shine. I know the same can be said about a lot of variations, but Spectral, it really is a unique specimen where he gets massive damage in the corner for almost no bar and can actually reset you into the same situation.
Exactly. Not only the 50-50, but as you said, the restand, which will pretty much loop the whole situation. Right now, Irish Mantis got a restand on his own, going for more pressure into grab.
Oh, trying to meatless wake up. Yeah, the meaty standing one's going to catch it. Anti-air forcible just to keep him in check. I wonder if that was a ground pound attempt. Either way, oh, a trade. That actually could be what allows Nausea to maybe pull this round back. Catches the downfall. Yep, another strong round from Mantis. Now, history's going to repeat itself. Nausea finds himself in the corner with Mantis absolutely behind the driver's seat right now. But as I say that,
and he's
Nausea
out.
Gets a tag. Oh, wake up, X-ray!
That X-ray auto-corrected as well.
I mean, if he did any other wake-up attack, it actually probably would have missed. So he is going to get it off the X-ray. And to be fair, A-List doesn't need meter for his damage. Oh no, he doesn't quite get the jump in. Nausea with the mix-ups. Instant air blast, going to get the launch. And Nausea, he's going to try and fight his way back here. Gets the knockdown.
Almost
he hasn't
even.
got to worry too much. Catches the low. Another full combo. Restand once again. Another blast. And then to another meter burn blast. A full combo. And that clean round from Nausea.
Momentum.
Wow. Yeah, that's definitely one way to just pull it back. It's going to be one round each. Again, these games are going down to the wire every time. Irish Mantis trying to fight his way back, getting back into the mid-screen. A clutch backdash, hit confirm into full combo from Nausea though.
That was very good.
Here we go. Yeah, big damage there from Nausea. Meterless 36% into corner carry as well, but the good reversal just to push back there. Irish Mantis fighting back, but a good block and a punish from Mantis.
His reversal is getting blocked and he has to pay 31% of his life for it. Nice backdash off the grab, and that's a
trip guard.
Does not want him to grab.
Goes for the grab. Yeah.
Does not want him to break.
To prevent break.
Crucial block. What a backdash. Oh, the down one.
You know, that backdash actually got him out of dodge a couple of times there. It was just... He got the backdash, which would have prevented the guaranteed chip, but it was then the pokes, right? It was just coming off worse than the poke war. The second he blocked a couple of those and he was minus and he had to hold something, that was pretty much game over. The backdash was kind of all he could have done. Got it at the end, but unfortunately gets tagged anyway. And, you know, just like that, it's 4 games each. We are not even halfway through this set yet. We have had some crazy games so far.
It's very even. Chat, what do you think? Who is going to take this? Irish Mantis,
I want to see some of you guys in that chat give us some predictions right now, because to be honest, I didn't know who to predict. I've not seen these guys fight before, and I would have by comfort said maybe Irish Mantis, because he generally tends to be a lot more comfortable, but clearly Nausea, when he gets the offense going and being in the corner is very, you know, it's a consistent thing because A-List wants to corner you as well. So it just comes down to when you're in that situation, who can put the aggression on first. And a lot of the times, Nausea does come off really well. And when he gets the sequences going, he knows how to implement those mix-ups incredibly strongly.
Exactly. If he gets the momentum, he knows how to keep it. Like, most of these rounds, he's winning. Those are convincing rounds.
Catches the low, but Irish Mantis not quite ready for the overhead. And again, in this situation where all Nausea needs is a couple of hits. Oh, what, he catches it! I don't know whether Nausea was trying to press a button there. And again, you can see if that was stun double, commits into the teleport. Unfortunately, he's going to get punished, and Mantis taking the round.
He knew he
in
was.
Those situations,
keep
in
going.
those situations, team speak delay. Gotta love it. There you go, Mitsuownes, go nuts.
Yeah, the moment he was going, like, okay, I cannot win this trade, he was going for a teleport. It was a risk, but anyway, he was going to lose anyway.
Yeah, I think if Mantis threw the projectile, it would have won in the round, so it was an all-or-nothing play for
exactly.
Sure. But Mantis sitting on 3 bars of meter, and again, as we said, A-List doesn't really need it, so if Nausea opens him up or wins the round, hang on, as I say that, he gets a full combo, and he's going to spend one of them to cash out big damage. The question is, what is the mix-up afterwards? And a lovely bait! Another clean game. Probably one of the fastest games I've had so far.
Wait a minute!
Ooh, a drop!
Which clean game are you speaking about?
Oh! Now, that's one of the elements of tech there, where, in general, there are gaps there. If you predict that Spectral is going to go for those normals after, when they go for basically the flurry of attacks while airborne, mid-float, that's where you're going to actually get... The tech is that you can actually armor... There are gaps all over. It's just that because you now can't armored launcher a lot of things, you're only going to use that bar to get him off you. So you're going to spend the bar to get Spectral away from you. And in that situation where all it took was the damage of EX Shadow Kick, that was all he needed to actually knock him down there and take it. I feel like Nausea is kind of almost trying to... I've said it before, but I felt like he's almost trying to force the outcome rather than take his time and take it carefully. He's going for a little bit too many antsy reversals and just full screen teleports. He's giving Mantis this unnecessary pressure, you know, that he otherwise wouldn't have. If only he committed that low, would have been a full combo into restand. But doesn't look too bad. Nausea with the pressure in the air.
These blocks are crispy, but yeah, you can only block for so much. This little stand switch.
Nice escape there from Mantis, putting Nausea in the corner,
and once
again reading the wake up. I think it's interesting that we've seen that Mantis as well is establishing the armor break on 1-1, so it is eliminating Spectral's ability to use the meter burn force blast. It forces you to have to commit into the dash instead, which is massively unsafe. He's definitely put Nausea in a really uncomfortable situation, and these games have looked incredibly one-sided so far. I'd really like to see Nausea go for more ground pounds off that. It's almost every single time Mantis is blocking overhead. Nausea needs to establish the ground pound and just test him to see if he can react to the low instead. Going for a hover, just trying to bait an anti-air, but isn't going to come. Good patience from Mantis.
Once again.
The reversal, yeah, just to push him out. Nice anti-air, doesn't commit though.
Kind of looks like Irish Mantis has figured out all the shenanigans because... looks very
He looks a lot more comfortable.
Yeah,
he looks a lot more comfortable. But I also think it's a matter of Nausea not really mixing up his offense anymore. He keeps sort of going for a lot of pattern stuff. He's going for the same levels of overheads. He's going for the same pressure. He's not really mixing up his hovers with the ground pound anymore. And a good break from Mantis. Still confident he can take the round.
He wants
nice
this
reaction
one.
with the ground pound. Can still win this though. All he needs is one good hit.
Oh,
and
nice
knowing
grab.
that Mantis, yeah. I think that was actually a really good read from Nausea as well, because he expected, he definitely expected some kind of like, maybe Nausea was going to be aggressive and try and counter poke, and that would have been a full combo, but knowing that, Nausea goes for the grab, which I think is really smart.
Yeah, that was a good read. Speaking of reads, he's half-life down. Once again, tries to wake up with the grab. He likes to do that, but he's meeting him very good.
Nice read there from Mantis, catching him out of the air. Oh, just moving slightly in, going straight through the forward 3. Some of the Spectral tech there, you can actually make your hitbox go through certain characters. I actually think as well, I've got to say, Mantis' blocks on these have been really good. Let's not forget, forward 4, the overhead was actually slowed down in the latest patch, so there is going to be an element of fuzzying there. Mantis' ability to fuzzy that mix-up, looking really good right now.
Oh!
Oh, the vine!
Why not?
He tried to avoid the ground pound, sick. Nausea really needs this game. He just needs that comfort. He needs to not be so many games down. No, not a good trade. Not a good trade. Oh, the running X-ray is going to do it. 5-5. Nausea takes the 5th game of his. And we're going to make it completely even once again.
He tried to down 3 that as well, but I believe the invincibility frames just like ate that down 3.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. I mean, you know he was looking for an X-ray as well. Like, it was, the X-ray range is it's so strong. Like, it goes really far for Ermac. From that range would have been good. It would have armor broke anything, would have beat Shadow Kick, would have beat down 4, would have beat everything. It would have beat any option he could go for. So, and it would have been safe. I believe it would have been safe from that distance as well. The only question is, would he have been able to meet a Shadow Kick? I mean, we may never know. But either way, Nausea ties it up, 5 games each. And once again, this first to 10 looking incredibly close.
I love it because I still don't know how to call it. It's so close.
Yeah. I honestly don't know how to call. I mean, Mantis was looking incredible. It's so strong, but again, once Nausea was able to corner Mantis and stay safer, you know, right? The dominant wins and the strong rounds are coming from when Nausea almost hangs himself. He gives himself unnecessarily 2 A-list. And the delay! Wow, shimmy. Nice read there. Yeah, airborne shimmy. 38%. So much damage for Spectral, and just like that, over half-life gone already. But again,
right there, once again, he's killing himself basically.
I think that might have been maybe some kind of anti-air, like an anti-air attempt. I think you might have seen Mantis jump, or maybe he thought he was going to press a button. But as you can see, again, it was looking so good. But Nausea shouldn't really be in this situation. It was because of that teleport that not only got him punished, but it put him near the corner anyway. Oh, good block again, Mantis on the NJP. Nice read.
Tries to avoid it with the ground pound. Oh, what an
charge! No, he commits too hard! Nausea forced to use his only 2 bars he has left. No punish! But no punish again! What is going on? Nausea takes the round. That was that. Well, if we're not going to get the punish, we'll let the reversal system do it for us. How about that? Oh, patience. Nice punish there from Mantis. I've got to say, I do think that Mantis' ability to block the forward 4 and back 3 really strong. Like, he's blocking it almost every single time. It's looking really hard for Nausea to open him up with the strings. It's coming from whiff punishes, it's coming from everything else, but not consistently getting caught by the block strings anymore. A lot of patience from Mantis.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's reacting or fuzzing or being just very lucky, but I don't think that's the case right here. And that's game number 2.
Looking really good. And again, I mean, how often are we coming down to the final round? Nice, the invincibility of the interaction, safely getting Nausea out of the corner. And now we have 3 bars of meter. That's going to be a lot of offense for Spectral if he gets it going. The down 4, low profiling the pressure. You do not see that very often. Looking for the reversal, but Nausea not ready for it. Isn't there blast? Good patience to get the bar out, but almost still sitting on 2 already. He's spent 2 almost as fast as he can build 1. The meter build on Spectral, incredibly strong. No way, he's going to do it again. A little bit antsy, and again, he's going to eat all of this damage. He may not even be able to break it by the time this round is over. The grab may cement that. 1 more hit could do it. He's going to force the break. The instant jump. Here we go.
Puts himself in the corner. You do not want to see that. Okay. You cannot win that trade. So, will we see a teleport?
You know, man, it's looking for it.
Wait a minute.
No! You're just talking about a teleport. I'm certain Nausea would have been able to react with a teleport from that float. I'm certain he would have got it.
Yeah, well, he did input the flow, the ground pound, so he ate.
Yeah, I feel like it's just that was definitely a game of chicken, right? Who's going to do what first? Both waiting for an option there. I felt like Nausea though. I really feel like Nausea could have afforded to be the patient one because, I mean,
he has a teleport.
He's spent his bar, right?
Yeah.
Like Nausea has the teleport. If you're in float already, all you've got to do is just twiddle your thumb and get the teleport input on reaction to force ball. And in that situation, I do believe, if memory serves me right, that Mantis didn't have a bar, so he wasn't going to be able to meter burn shadow kick that. Like he would have been able to catch it.
Yeah, he did it already. He just did it, so he did not have a bar.
Either way, Mantis tagging
6-5,
and that's going to be 6 games to 5. These guys definitely going back and forth right now. Mantis looks dominant though. I think Nausea just, when he gets going, he looks really strong. But again, as we said there, tried to do meterless charge. I just think he's going for too many wake-ups and too many sort of predictable reversals. It's giving Mantis that damage that he just, it's almost as if he's having to work less, where all he has to do is block and punish. And that's brilliant, massive damage, good pressure afterwards, whereas Nausea is having to open him up in other ways, and it's not. And as I say again, the teleport, he really needs to be reacting instead of doing it on prediction.
Yeah, I wish he would stop that, because we would see another game, a whole nother game, if he would stop those unsafe moves, to be honest. Like, if you want to wake up, do with the EX charge. Not the headbutt, but the soul charge, you know what I mean?
Oh, catches a clean jump in. I think Mantis may have gone some kind of anti-cross up. Interesting though, the blast isn't actually going to connect. I think Nausea was too high up.
Oh.
Nice anti-air down 2. Oh, goes through, but unfortunately whiffs anyway. Nausea looking really... Oh no! Pressing too many buttons. Gets tagged again. No meter burn from Mantis, but it doesn't matter. That was a dominant game, and it's now going to be 7 games to 5.
Yeah, he's eating that 1-1-3 a lot. He's not even really staggering it with the 1-1 into overhead. He's eating it raw a lot of times. Gotta watch his feet.
Yeah, for sure. It's just looking... Well, I feel like we've said this so much, right? But it is becoming more and more apparent of just how unsafe Nausea is playing. Because the huge unsafe, that's one of Spectral's bonuses, is that you can commit strings into float, and if the opponent has no bar to go for the the armored reversal, then they can interrupt, but most characters are not going to full combo punish you for that anymore. So it's not hugely unsafe, and it forces them to get a bar, but Nausea is being more unsafe than Spectral needs to be, and I feel like that's what's going on here.
Yeah, I think you said it right, because if you want to play safe Ermac, go for Spectral, go for Mystic. If you want to play unsafe and pretty much roll the dice, go for Master of Souls, and he's playing unsafe with Spectral.
Catches the poke though, and I honestly I would love to see more ground pounds from Nausea. When almost every time he does them after strings on block and everything else, they connect, because Mantis is so conditioned to block overhead, and again he's going to get it. Nice damage though. Oh,
nice
interrupt from Mantis. Yeah, he's ready for it now. He's ready for it, and that's now going to force Nausea to go for the instant string rather than delaying it. Nice ground pound, and again connecting once more. I mean, the ground pound, I want to see Nausea use it more. It's working so often, but the games he loses, he doesn't even use it once.
There you go.
And again, the ground pound connecting once. It's such a strong tool, but hopefully Nausea can actually, I guess, become more aware that it is working more often than not. Not ready to hit confirm there. I don't think Nausea thought that was going to connect. Oh, tries to convert off the Air Force, but that would have been sick.
Opts not to break. Interesting. Yeah, he's keeping the ball for the next round.
I think he's confident. I mean, again, if he can reposition the momentum here and put Mantis in the corner at the next round, he may not even need it. He's got it here. Is he going to spend one?
All right, he's up.
Mantis, really strong read there, knowing that Nausea wasn't going to... He couldn't afford to counter poke anyway because he didn't have the health to take it. But now, if Nausea can reverse the momentum and keep Mantis in the corner, 3 bars of Spectral is... That's what he needs, because it's going to give him the launching overhead, which is just going to further expand the corner mix-up that Spectral has access to.
There you go, the ground
pound connects once again. Oh, the trade of the down 1. You don't see that very often. The counter poke. Oh, goes behind.
The autocorrect. Very nice grab.
That actually kind of sucks. I don't think Nausea wanted to go behind there. Yeah. He's put himself in the corner. Probably accidentally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta be really careful. Mantis
has so much bar. He might run in X-ray.
There's the reaction we were talking about. Spends the bar. He's going to trade it.
Wait,
no,
he's not.
Is he going to go for... Nah, X-ray. He's going to X-ray.
He's going to do it. Too.
Oh, no!
Oh.
I feel like... that was definitely a... No. Don't X-ray there. Eat this.
He knew.
Oh!
He couldn't eat that jump kick. Sweet.
Well, I think we all knew an X-ray was coming because it's Irish Mantis. And Irish Mantis, if he's got X-ray, he's probably going to use it. But, I think right there, he decided to use it too late. When he didn't have the health, right? That was why he went for jump kick. Because if he went for wake up shadow kick, the jump in would have gone over. The jump in would have made the shadow kick whiff, and he probably wouldn't have been able to even whiff punish it with ground pound, probably, especially with how weak Mantis was. And wake up X-ray or whatever, he wasn't going to take it because he did not have the health. So the jump kick was actually a really good call from Nausea there. But yeah, I mean, we're going to make the observation. The second Nausea plays less risky. Granted, he did go for 1 charge, but I feel like it's still important to establish a counter-poking game against someone like Cage that just wants to press buttons. But just don't do it as frequently.
Yeah, that one.
And again, that was yeah, really nice teleport. I do believe that might have been a read though. I don't think that was quite slow enough to be a reaction. But again, the second he goes for the ground pound there, it's going to be good. Mantis consistently getting hit by the ground pounds. I've got to say this looks to be a game changer. Oh no, eating 3 unnecessary force balls though. Oh, doesn't have time to float down. Just in for the run-in. Getting hit by the down 1. One of Ermac's greatest strengths there. That string being 0 on block. And Ermac having a down 1 that is as fast as his. Speaking of which, getting the anti-cross up. Oh, the meaty jab. Here we go. The conversion. No.
All you need is some chip damage.
Oh, commits to the X-Ray, the unbreakable low into X-Ray to seal the round. Nausea's not going to be happy about that one, but that was actually really smart from Mantis, because if he got tagged by the 114, that was going to be an unbreakable X-Ray into the round win. Really well played there.
And if he would have blocked that, the X-Ray is plus, so he would have gotten some guaranteed chip damage afterwards.
Oh
so
no,
that was a good call.
Spending the X-Ray, 43% for a bar. He's going to get meter build there. Mantis getting put in the corner. And just the pressure from Nausea looking really good. Getting the environment interaction though. A little bit anti the teleport again. Giving Mantis that escape that he needs.
There it is once again. The 1-1 stagger into the overhead. And this is just the...
Whiffing the down 2. I don't know if that was intentional. Good trade for Nausea. And the run into down 2. Hello. Okie dokie. I like that one.
That was so disrespectful. The side switch?
He's so confident.
Mid-air?
Oh no, again, killing himself with the charge. And I know he hasn't lost health there, but he's lost 2 bars of meter. Spectral with bar is so much more scary than Spectral with no meter at all.
That was a beautiful conversion. Some more pressure.
No! Doesn't quite get it. Gets the combo drop. I don't think he was ready for that to drop. He must have been so convinced he was going to get that link, committing to teleport before he sees it get blocked.
He broke twice. I don't think he will get another breaker. But then again, Mantis...
these are some these are some crucial ground pounds. He's evening it out. Mantis sitting on X-Ray.
There it is!
No, he does it again! Mantis, calm down, mate.
Yo, he can break 3 times in a round. He has another 2 bars. What is this?
Nausea just floating around doing his thing. Oh, the dodge!
What is this? All he needs is an EX teleport. The chip will take it.
That's all he needed. That's all he needed right there. It's gonna be 7. That's gonna be 7 games. This is, it's really close, but I feel like these games are just full of memes, and I don't mean that to be disrespectful, because these games are really sick. But we're seeing Nausea go, well, you've just blown your X-ray. I'm gonna hover up. I'm gonna hover up above you. I'm gonna float around a little bit, and then I'm gonna ground pound. This is some amazing neutral that we're seeing right here.
Yeah.
I cannot believe
amazing neutral indeed. It's very entertaining. They're doing a good job in terms of folks.
This is definitely one of my favorite sets. I don't care. I don't. This is one of my favorite sets for sure. It's just so back and forth for the strangest reasons.
Oh man, I believe that puts us to 7-7, if I'm correct.
Yeah, 7 games to 7.
I love
this is insane. I mean, this could totally be 10-9. This could be 10-9.5, like
very
last
possible.
hit. Oh, the jump in kick's gonna do it.
We've got some poke wars.
Nice challenge, staggering the 1, catching the overhead. Oh, nice. Going for the meatless conversion instead. Well, I say instead, he had no option. He had no bar.
Oh, sweet challenge.
That's actually amazing. He's going to get the restand. Are we going to see meter burn? We are the launch! Instant! Here comes Nausea. Mantis will not have bar to break. He probably isn't going to have bar for the rest of the round. That was actually a really good trade for Nausea, actually. No! Doesn't get it!
Alright, we'll see some clutch. Alright, never mind.
That force ball looks like a massive nuisance, but Mantis is going to take that round. But it's easy to go, wow, why did he get hit by those? But it was a read, right? If Mantis did nothing and he went for the hover, it would have worked. But he was so far enough away, he couldn't have charged from that range because he would have eaten it anyway. That was a really magical range for force balls to be, I think, particularly effective.
Yeah, he kind of knew as well that he was not going for the teleport.
Oh!
But he will go for the charge.
Once again, does not care.
Yo, this is the story of game 1. This is the story of game 1. Like, starting off with the headbutt, it's incredible. Gets the conversion.
The 1-1, probably making Nausea think that the 1-1-4 was coming. Oh, jumping again. These force balls just... No, the bad read from Nausea. The brutality just to seal the deal right there. 8-9 for Irish Mantis.
What a bait. What a bait.
Well, 8-7.
That was a great bait.
Great bait, mate. I rate 8 out of 8.
Hey, man.
Speaking of it,
yeah.
8 respects. But what it comes down to, actually, I think there seems to be a magical range that Irish Mantis is now putting himself in, where force ball is particularly annoying. Where, I mean, it almost feels like you can't move, right?
Exactly.
Because you can't float, you can't charge. You've got to work your way in, but if you walk in, you still have to block them. You can't afford to get hit. It's actually, I feel like Irish Mantis has kind of found that sweet spot where force balls are changing the matchup drastically.
Yeah, because he cannot float anymore that good. So the spacing is kind of off, and he doesn't really feel so much comfortable anymore, I see, with the floats. And we saw how much damage he got from all those ground pounds, as you see.
Nausea risking it on the counter poke, tagging him. We're now seeing some other normals used here that Nausea hasn't really been using a huge amount. And again, each hit's going to count. He does need to get something a little bit more substantial, though. Isn't NJP reading the jump? Doesn't get it. Nice float to go over the force ball. And
what an anti-stage conversion!
That was sick. That was sick. Gets tagged. Oh, and he still had the stamina. Johnny Cage. I thought his stamina was changed. What's going on?
I believe there was a dash cancel as well. The hit advantage on that.
Oh, wow. Clutch. Running in. Good challenge from Mantis. Ground pound for the whip punish.
Yo, he faked that jump in.
Oh, the reaction! Over the red Johnny force ball.
That was absolutely sweet.
Nausea has him in the corner as well, and it's going to be at least one combo until Mantis can break. As I say that, doesn't quite get the conversion. Would have been so matchup changing, but as I say that, tags him, gets the bar.
1, 2, 3. Ah, unfortunate drop.
Went for one too many, I think.
All right.
Oh, and again! No fear from Nausea. The delay, but good patience from Mantis.
All right. All he got to do is to lay it out. Opts not to go for the zone here.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
That's plus on block. It's plus on block. I mean, why not? He's opened him up. Red Johnny. Here comes the comeback. Wait, he's dead. He's dead. That's going to be guaranteed chip, right? Oh, red nut punch. Oh.
Now watching his
Hope someone got a shot of that. Oh my god.
My. Red Johnny combats. Don't see that every day.
He has to. Oh, and he gets the cruise jump in. He jumps over the 1-1. Gets the low. Here comes Nausea. He's got all the bar. Gets the low again. If the stun was in this game, Irish Mantis would be stunned to hell and back. Mia Burn. Gets it again. Guarantees it.
Yo.
The trip guard. Wait, no. He's not dead. Although we got the whole sequence. He's tagged him, and now Nausea only has one bar.
All right.
If he gets a read, he doesn't even need it. Drops the run cancel.
Tries
to jump the standing one. Ready for the conversion. Here we go.
Yo,
this could be a humongous comeback. That's death.
Speaking of death, that was
no!
Oh,
the combo drop from Mantis. Oh, and he takes it. It's 8 games to 8.
Yo, that was clutch.
A crucial drop there from Mantis, taken full advantage of by Nausea. Wow.
That drop was not what he needed.
What is going on?
Yo, I love it.
What is going on?
8 to 8, 16 games in. That's sweet.
I am. I don't think I can take this anymore. There's only a few more games. This is the end as we know it.
Yo, 8-8. But again, two things. If Nausea stops with all those reversals and actually watches his feet and stops getting hit with the 1-1-3.
Well, I feel like he's really struggling to fuzzy that, right? He's struggling to fuzzy it, and it is fuzzyable, but
absolutely
it becomes harder to deal with when the Johnny Cage run cancels the 1-1 into 4-2. That's when it becomes a little bit harder to see it, because the overhead comes out much quicker than if you were to stagger the 1-1 into it. But Mantis isn't actually doing that a whole lot. He's just relying on it outright, and to be honest, if it works, there really is no reason for him to stop. But a really nice reaction there from Nausea punishing the force ball.
Yeah, finally.
And again, we have him in the corner.
Finally getting a teleport.
Nice. Yeah, good repositioning there from Mantis.
All right, 25. Overhead. And poke wars into the stagger. Exactly, that's the stagger. That's the.
Caught him trying to jump.
Yo, every Johnny Cage wants that golden overhead. Oh, speaking of overhead, jump in.
He gets the reversal. Here we go. Repositions. One more hit. Mantis though, sitting on 2 bars. Oh, he gets it. No, he doesn't confirm. The whiff! Oh no! It was Nausea's for the taking, but he's not going to pull the trigger on that whiff punish.
He got the
teleport. Unfortunate.
He got it. The teleport. Why did? Yo, he was not confident in that teleport. I'm going to tell you.
You know he did the teleport and immediately asked himself, why did I do it? And before he even finishes asking, it connected and he just wasn't ready.
Exactly. Oh,
and the armor breaks it again into run cancel. Here we go. This is looking incredibly dominant for Mantis at the moment. It's going to be a real miracle, but if the set's proved anything is possible. All he needs is one reversal to really reverse the momentum, especially from this range.
Yeah.
He gets the teleport. No!
He went for it, yeah.
I think what that was, I think he expected a wake up and he tried to reverse the controls, which is why he committed to teleport. He was probably convinced that Mantis was going to try and do the wake up. It was going to reverse his input and he was going to mess it up and get hit trying to wake up attack. I'm fairly positive that's what we just saw there. But unfortunately, Mitsuownes, we might only have one game of this amazing set left.
Come on, guys, give us the 9-9.
We want that 9-10. We want that 10-9. We want that 10-9.
Absolutely.
If that was Injustice, that would have been a sick mix-up as well, the run under.
All right,
Interesting development of games, though. 9 games to Irish Mantis, 8 to Nausea. These guys are... I mean, they are just... Neither of them care, and I like that a lot.
Going back and forth. What
we're
was
seeing
that
so many
normal?
weird... Yeah, we're seeing some really weird exchanges where they're just going through each other. But that's got to be Spectral, right? I bet Nausea's seen it all before. Oh, and he gets the anti-cross up.
Breaks early. Oh! He got the full confirm. It was not even a proper punish, but it still got it. Crazy.
I feel we've actually consistently seen Mantis check with the sweep there. I don't know whether he's trying to run cancel and messing up. Oh no, but unfortunately, again, that was Nausea's round for the taking, and he just unnecessarily gives himself and does some bad whiffs again. Oh no, how many's he gonna take? The grab's gonna do it, and this is gonna be set point for Irish Mantis. We have seen some insane comebacks from both players, and if Nausea wants to stay alive, he has to do another one right now.
Oh yeah, it didn't have the stamina to cancel it.
Oh no, it's looking bad. Doesn't get the run cancel though. And again, Nausea goes for the reversal. Gets the low, but doesn't confirm. Doesn't get a full combo on it instead. The 3-3-3. Here we go. This could be the end of the set right here.
Nausea, please. If you have a comeback in you, it's time to get it out now.
Everyone raise your hands to the sky.
Uh-oh. The option select.
Oh, he does it again.
He's alive. He's alive and well. Is he teleporting?
Oh.
He's avoiding. Oh! No! The dash under. Wait. Oh!
No! And he gets the armored reversal. You know what? The second he committed to those, I don't really feel like there was much Nausea could do. I mean, he was going to be able to interrupt the shadow kick. There really was nothing Nausea could do to stop that.
Oh.
I respect Nausea going in, though, because if it worked, he could have hit confirmed into airborne blast and got the combo and won the round, but...
Props
it was not meant
still.
to be this day.
Hey,
it was not meant to be this day.
Like twice. Like headbutting under the force wall and stuff. Yo, he escaped death, but
that would have been such an amazing comeback, though. I'm so sad for him that we did not see a comeback there. That would have been ridiculous.
Yo, that's
10 games, 10 games to Irish Mantis, 8 to Nausea. One of our closest sets we have had for sure. Insane stuff there. I mean, we saw our fair share of scrambles and comebacks that just shouldn't have happened.
We had it all.
Mortal Kombat X is full of surprises, so that was entertaining. I enjoyed that one.
We have seen it all. Congratulations to both players. That was a hype set, and I think the crowd has enjoyed it as well. I believe. Chat, what do you think? It was a good set, I believe.
I really enjoyed it. I had a good time there. I think Nausea definitely, I guess, unnecessarily did give himself to Mantis. There were some games that did not need to be as, I guess, one-sided as they were. I'm gonna switch back to you guys to get to see my face. Hi, hello. I feel like Nausea just took some unnecessary risks, and that's what happened there, where when he wasn't being unsafe, he was actually looking really strong. It came down to a lot of those pushes and the charges that make you go, I'm not sure about it, because the combo damage into setup is just maybe not worth it. But some of these crazy comebacks we saw from Nausea did start because he got the push, and if he blocked it, he would have died. So it's almost like it worked and didn't work 50% of the time. It's just when it didn't work, it was disastrous for him. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Well, I believe this wraps up another one of our first 10s. Now, this is going to be time paradoxy, so bear with me. I want to tell you guys on stream. I'm going to carry on streaming tonight, so I'm going to remind you anyway. But tomorrow, I will be streaming for 2 hours. There is a guy on YouTube called History Behind the Warrior, and he does videos on characters within fighting games and what the backstory is. A nice little entertainment piece for those that don't understand certain games lore, basically. And he looks into these characters and he tells you where they come from, and it's interesting video content. He is doing a 24-hour stream tomorrow, a 24-hour Mortal Kombat stream, where he's raising money for Special Effect, which are a video game-based charity that we've done work for in the past to raise money for. And I'm going to be helping him out tomorrow, streaming on this Twitch for 2 hours. I believe it's 3 p.m. GMT until 5 p.m. GMT. I'm going to be just doing some player lobby rooms. So for the people watching the stream, it will be tomorrow or Saturday, 3 p.m. GMT. The stream will be live until 5 p.m. And for those on YouTube watching this first to 10 right now, then it will be later today because I'm trying to get this video up in the morning. If it's not up in the morning, then I'm sorry, my timing sucks, I guess, and you'll watch this whenever. But if not, I'm doing a stream on Sunday to help raise money for charity. That's basically the important gist of this information. But thank you very much, Nausea. Thank you very much, Irish Mantis. And once again, Mitsuownes, thank you very much for taking your time out to be my commentary partner in crime once again.
Absolutely, man. I had a blast. That was so much fun. Absolutely.
That was good. That was a good set. That was a really good set. Is there anything you want to say before we're done here? I mean, I'm going to carry on streaming and doing a room, so.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just again, thanks for having me, and thanks to both of you guys. Also, not only for playing, but being available for pretty much the last minute. And I don't take that for granted, especially on a Friday night. So thank you very much for bringing the hype, bringing the matches, and also a shout out to your chat, because I'm honest, like I was kind of nervous the first time because I'm pretty much the substitute for Mustard, and I can't really replace him. And thanks for not bashing me and being cool with me commentating it.
I think you did. I think you did good. It was good having you on, and you seemed a lot more comfortable this week, which is nice.
I was more cool at this time. It was more. I felt more comfortable. Absolutely.
All right, cool. For my YouTube viewers for this set, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.
We've done it.